Hello, everyone, and welcome to Donald Jones Stadium here at the Kiski School, where we have the Bulldogs of Shady Side Academy taking on the Kiski School Cougars. Kiski's home opener here tonight, so everybody's excited. Campus is a buzzing. Should be some good action here tonight, and we're looking forward to it. I'm going to do my best to call out numbers of both teams. I'm sort of seeing Kiski's roster for the first time too, so bear with me. Um, if we do have any technical difficulties, we're gonna broadcast that later on YouTube, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. Getting ready to get started here. In the face-off dot, Dante Perez Soto for the Kiski School. It's going to be Shady Side's ball. That's number 21 around the horn to number 18. To the X, number 4. Rotate back up top. Number 8 will take it over to 21. Hopefully I can learn some of their names. Not at this speed, though. Nice D. Pushing him out. Forcing the pass around. Looking for the shot. Nice deflection. And out of play for Shady Side. Looking for the cutter. Nothing there. Scooped up, coming the other way. Long pass to the far side of the field. Taken by number 16, Eric Ward. He checks into the zone. And Nick Darrington will go to work. Defended by number 27. Making the cut. Errant pass. And ground ball fielded by number 34 of Shady Side. Looking for his goaltender. A quick turnover. Nice D to get back and recover from Shady Side. Eric Ward spins out. And a turnover coming the other way. It's number 8 for Shady Side across midfield. Getting chased down by Jackson Smith. And Shady Side will slow things down now that they've checked in. Up top with number 21, he's going to pass to number 18 on the near side. Number 2 will carry it down low. He'll switch places with number 4 at the X. Looking for a cutter in the middle. Spin move back, shot saved by Adam Daly. And Phoenix Terry will come the other way for Kiski. Long pass and over the head of 7 Gillingham for Kiski. Goalkeeper for Shady Side will toss it out to the 40. And Shady Side is in their offensive zone. Wait for some substitutions. 9:26 left to play in here in the first. Sent far side of the field. And back up around. Shot attempt, nice save by Adam Daly. And he looks to get out of trouble. Get some help from his D poles. Looking for Darrington up the middle, loose ball. Tracked down by number 22 of Shady Side. Snagged out of the air by number 21. Heavily pressured by Kiski. waiting for substitutions. They'll throw it up here near the check-in box. Shot by number 3 of Shady side. Daly able to scoop that up, and he's going to play some catch with his D. He's pressured. Scooped up, and it'll be carried out into the box. 7 with the shot. Can't get it to ring home. Nice pass from Devin Root. Carried out by Cole Slezak to start that all. Dealing with quite a bit of wind here. Apologize for the camera movement and any audio glitches. Looks for the pass, cross crease, makes its way through. Over to number 18. He'll carry it down the alley. Back to the X. Number 4 makes his break around. They'll reset things up top. And first blood drawn by Shady Side Academy. That is number 8 for Shady Side. So the Bulldogs off to a 1-0 lead here against Kiski. Phoenix Terry comes in from the wing to help out his Fogo, Dante Parasoto. Hands it off to Root. Peterkin over to Nick DeLoro. And DeLoro with a stinger. Ties things up quickly here with 6:25 remaining in the first. That'll make things 1-1 here early on in the first. So we'll head back to the dot. Parasoto facing off against number 13, it looks like, from Shady Side. Goes forward on the face-off into the zone. Spins out of pressure, waits for some subs, and he gets off the field. DeLoro, far side. Jackson Smith with the finish. Nice break from him. Assist to Nick DeLoro. 5:58, and the Cougars jump out to the first lead of the game. So 2 quick strikes from Kiski. Looks like they've woke up a little bit. A little bit of a stagnant first half, or half of the first quarter for both sides, but looks like the scoring is going to start opening up here both ways. Parasoto in the dot. Wins it to his wing. It's Peterkin for Kiski. Loses his handle, pressured by Shady Side. Spins out of pressure. Down the alley, far side. Over to Root, up to Rashad. DeLauro to Root. Tries that low angle shot up high, underhand, but fortunately sails it into our neighbors. Kiski will keep possession. It'll be 7 Gillingham. Rushing in. Pressured by number 34, looks for the cutter. It was Ward. Ball's loose in the crease. And scooped up by Shady Side's goalkeeper, number 19. Kiski's going to let him carry it up the field, see what he does. Finally has somebody open in front of him. Low pass from the goalkeeper. Ground ball picked up and offloaded. Kiski coming the other way. Tyler Kucher has his pass intercepted by number 22 of Shady Side. Ends that rush. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first. This time the goalkeeper is able to connect, and Shady Side will bring it to their offensive zone. Number 8 will take it. Bounce shot over the head of the goalkeeper and out the far side. Should stay with Shady Side. Number 1 will bring it in. Going to work against number 1 is number 10 for Kiski, Wyatt Wiggins. Passed up top. And across to number 8. He'll push in. Nice D. Forces him around the back. Up top. Looking for the shot. Deflected. And save made by Adam Daly. Couldn't find it. It was in his feet, but his defense helps him out. And Wiggins brings it across midfield for Kiski. Looks for some help. Finds it. Kiski checks into the zone and sets things up with Nick DeLauro. Top right side. He's ISO against number 27. Pushing it. Going that left-hand shot just wide of the net. And Kiski's there. They'll keep possession. 7 behind the net. He's got 34. Checking. And looks like a substitution penalty against Kiski. Heavily pressured by the Cougars, coming out of it on an odd man break. And finishing it is number 16, Eric Ward, taking advantage of the Shady Side turnover. A lot of pressure from the defense on the reset. Overwhelmed them and able to capitalize with 2:19 left in the first quarter. Parasoto back to the box with Jackson Smith and Griffin Hill on his wings. Somebody has it. Checked out. And Griffin Hill trying to scoop up that ground ball. Finally gets a hold of it. 22 comes out of the pile for Shady side, and they'll set up their offense. Minute 45 left to play here in the first. Up top to number 18 for Shady side. To number 3, down to the X, number 4. Back to 3, to 2. There's a penalty flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be against Kiski. A minute left to play. As number 8 will take his shot, and that bounce shot, finds its way between the pipes past Adam Daly of the Kiski School, and that'll make it 3-2, cutting into the Cougars' lead. That goal coming exactly 1 minute left in the quarter. So we'll see what can happen here in the late stages of this first quarter. So Parasoto gets the advantage on the faceoff. Kiski will check in. Again, under a minute to play, now down to 50 seconds. Eric Ward will carry it across the K. Looks for some help. It's Peterkin. Double teamed. Has some space. Down low to 7. Peterkin with it again. Kiski looking like they want to take the last shot of the quarter. Up top, in space. DeLoro has to pull down, reconsider. Pass at the feet of 7 Gillingham. Up top, Roots wide open. And nice finish down low left side for Devin Root with 4 seconds left. Shady side didn't slide to cover over and left Root wide open. And that'll double the Cougars' lead here as time nearly expires. 4 seconds left. Should be about all for the first quarter. And that will be the end of the first quarter, with Kiski carrying a 2-point lead over the Shady Side Bulldogs, 4-2. So we'll be back in just a minute with second quarter action. So Kiski with a 4-2 lead here. If you're just joining us, Kiski in their all-white kit with the black helmets, Shady Side in their navy trimmed in gold. Start of the second. Parasoto again in the face-off dot for Kiski. Get some help from Griffin Hill. Moved by Eric Ward. Gets Kiski into the offensive zone. Back to Deloro. Up top to Peterkin. Deloro clears out, goes ISO for Peterkin. He goes to his right. Shot taken just wide right of the goalkeeper. Kiski will retain possession. 11.5 minutes remaining in the half. Restarted by Seven Gillingham behind the net. Pressured, finds Deloro up top. And down low, nearly saved by the Shady Side goalkeeper. But Nick Deloro with his second of the game. Makes it 5-2 for the Kiski Cougars. Goal at 11:25, the time of that goal. Parasoto had it one. Nice check, stick check from number 22 for Shady Side. Comes in, breaks things up, but Kiski will keep possession as long as this ground ball gets scooped up, which it does. Spun out to Rashad Saleh. Rashad gets it back, had some space, decides to pass over to Ward. Down low, and back up top. Jackson Smith will take the pass, has some space to go to work on number 22. Between the legs, 5-hole from Jackson Smith. 10:49 the time of that goal, making it 6-2 Kiski Cougars. Parasoto's been getting the better of the face-off circle today, which has helped out the Cougars tremendously. Phoenix Terry on the breakaway, looking for the cutter. Devin Root over the top. Nice save made by the keeper of Shady Side. His defense helps him out, thrown away. Not sure if he'll be able to track it down before it goes out of play. And that will stay with Kiski. Good hustle from the keeper. Not able to save it. It's Devin Root, the captain for Kiski, one of them. Bounce shot attempt taken and out of play. Chased down by Seven Gillingham. He'll keep it with the Cougars. 9:55 remaining in the half. Thrown far side, that's David Peterkin with the finish. Fake and finish from Peterkin off the left side. Pass from Nick Deloro on the assist. That'll make it 7-2 in favor of the Cougars. So Kiski out to a big lead here this half. This season so far, they've been traditionally a second half team. They've gotten off to some slow starts here in their first couple games this season, but coming out blazing against Shady Side. Could be in-state rival, I suppose, that's got the boys fired up, but the face-off circle is definitely helping the Cougars tonight, as they're getting most of the action off the faceoff. Up top, Rashad Saleh, far side. Jackson Smith goes to work on number 8 for Shady side. Shot saved by the keeper. Tries to fall on it. Ground ball picked up by Ward, but looked like a crease violation, I believe, from someone. So number 19 is going to stalk up the field. The keeper, guess he's going to let him do that. Looks for a pass, throws it into tight space. And ground ball picked up by Cole Slezak. And looks like Coach Spawn's going to call a timeout with 8:47 left in the half. We'll be back in just a second. Back out of the break, 8:47 remaining in the half. Kiski will have possession on their side of the field, or on their offensive side of the field. It'll start out here with number 36, Jackson Smith. He and DeLauro play a little catch. Far side to Peterkin. Pass into the middle, looking for Eric Ward. And Seven Gillingham from behind the net finds that errant pass, scoops it off the ground, and puts it past the Shady side goalkeeper with 8:32 remaining in the half. So Kiski out to a 6-point lead over the Bulldogs. As the stadium lights kick on here, starting to get a little dark. The wind is definitely a factor up here on the roof. I'm not sure how it is down on field level, but it seems to be whipping around. I know there might be a storm blowing in tonight. Hopefully it holds off before the end of this game. Kiski will win that. Peterkin finds it in his mesh. He's heading the other way. Pass to Eric Ward. Back to Peterkin. Waits for some substitutions up top to Rashad. They switch positions. Peterkin will get it back. And way up top to DeLauro. Shady side looks to pressure. Errant pass, and looks like it's going to pay off for them as Kiski turns the ball over. Soleil not able to keep that one in bounds on the far side. Pass up to number 2. He's got some room to run. He's going to be met by Phoenix Terry in the offensive zone. And now Griffin Hill comes out to stick check number 21. near side number 1. He's going to back things out, wait for things to set up. Sends it to the X. Number 2 coming around. Pressured by Rashad. Pass, scramble, and good cut from number 3 for Shady side. He'll finish the goal past Adam Daly at 7:08. The Bulldogs cut into the Cougars' lead, making it 8-3. Again, time of that goal, 7:08. I believe that's the first goal of the quarter for Shady side, if I remember right. I think they had 2 at the end of the first. So it was a relatively low-scoring first quarter, but Kiski's exploded here in the second. A nice face-off win from the Bulldogs. That'll definitely help turn this game around if they can start winning more face-offs. However, turnover on the pass will send it with Kiski. That'll be Cole Slezak. Throws it into his keeper, Adam Daly. Nice job to avoid the pressure from the forecheck here from Shady side. Gets it back to Cole. Loses his footing. Draws the penalty. Kept in bounds by Eric Ward. Nice little flip to keep it in bounds. Let Kiski have some extra time here. They've got a free play here with the penalty on the field. That's Devin Root, far side. Spins back to Jackson Smith. DeLauro looks inside the cutter, and it's picked off by number 22 in the lane. Looking for Devin Root, cutting across the field. Got number 1 with a slash for Shady side at 6:10 left on the clock here in the half. So the Cougars will go on the power play here. Man up. See what they can do with their advantage. Ripped from up top. David Peterkin, 6:02. So Cougars quickly capitalize on the man advantage, making it 9-3 and gain that 6-point lead back over Shady side. Coming out of it, the pile is number 22. But timeout called by Shady side with 5:50. They're going to game plan a little bit here as the half starts to wind down. Going to start far side of the field with number 18 for Shady side. Down behind the goal, up to number 2. Up top, number 18, up to 8, and across to 21. Cougars force him left. High shot over the head of Adam Daly. Number 21 will take it. Defended by Dante Parasoto, our other captain for this year, along with Devin Root. Cutter, bounce shot, and Shady side wins the race. 5:07 left in the half. Number 21 will take it. Nice save by Adam Daly. He's going to race out of the zone. He's got to watch out for the stick check. A little up high around the neck. And Daly earns the penalty against Shady side. It's going to be a hold with a technical foul against Shady side. So I'll put the Cougars man up yet again here in the quarter. They were able to quick strike last time. We'll see what let's see where it starts. We'll see what they do with it now. Peterkin, who was the goal scorer last time, is just going to set up. Passes it off to Deloro. Nick Deloro with the snipe up in the top right corner. Again, quick strike from the Cougars, making it 10-3 over Shady side. Goal at 4:36 with the man up from Nick Deloro, assisted by David Peterkin. Parasoto able to win. Throws it into space, looking for his teammate Tyler Kuchar. Scoops up that ground ball and off to the races. Has it stripped by number 22 of Shady side, who heads the other way. He's in space, looks for some help. It's number 4. Pass down low, the side of the net. Turning, bounce shot between the legs, 5-hole. Number 1 past Adam Daly for a 4th goal for the Bulldogs. Time of the goal, 4:10. As Shady side takes advantage of the turnover. Had numbers coming back and capitalize on it. Thrown into space, scooped up, ground ball. Number 8. 4 minutes left in the half. Big contact, save made by Daly. He traps it in the crease, and now he looks to offload it. He finds his defenseman Dom Kuda in the game. Peterkin will carry it across the K and into the offensive zone. Down the alley to Devin Root. Back up top. David's going to send it over to Rashad. Jackson Smith, right side, sends it low. That's 7 Gillingham. It's going to take it down behind the net. Looking for a cutter. Finds Jackson Smith. He's got space to his right. And a low side goal from Jackson Smith. had the space in front of him, made that cut to the right, and finished low side at 3:10 remaining in the half. Number 13 wins it forward. DeLauro's going to come in and help out his face-off guy. DeLauro heavily pressured on the far side. Beats through the trap across midfield. Still going with it. Finally gives it off to Eric Ward. Up top, Peterkin. Like that spot. Inside, Rashad. Heavily hit. And penalty against Shady side. Rashad Saleh drawing the foul for Kiski with 2:32 remaining in the half. One minute slashing called against number 14 of Shady side. So Kiski will have their third man advantage here in the second quarter. Third of the game, but specifically in the second quarter here, they've found success. They've scored on both man advantages, and quickly too. This time the first shot sent wide. Gillingham from the X looks for a pass, finds Jackson Smith, who fires it just high over the keeper. Gillingham again will reset things from your right side of your screen. Off to DeLauro. Far side of the field. Smith. And save made by number 19 of Shady side. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Big check on the goalkeeper. Much to the dislikement, I suppose, from Shady side on the check. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be unnecessary roughness on our captain, Devin Root. And this is about the time in every lacrosse match where tempers get heated after a play like that. Could be some motivation for both teams. We'll see how they use it here with 1:52 remaining in the half. So Shady side was still in the box. Now they're clear, so we're man advantage to Shady side. That penalty was only had about a 1 second overlap on the, I think it was a roughing call. Holding call, maybe? I don't remember what 14 was called for. Regardless, he's out, and the Bulldogs go to work. It's number 8 putting in the work. High side on Adam Daly with 1:22 remaining in the half. So Shady side Bulldogs dig their way back to that 6-point deficit they've carried here in the most of the second half. Keep keep things close. Kiski was looking to get away with a little bit of a bigger lead, and now we'll see what happens here with a minute 22, how we head into halftime. That hit definitely motivated both teams. Looks like Shady side took advantage of it. And timeout called by the Bulldogs, I believe. So the scenario is 1:17 left in the half. Shady Side Academy with the ball. We'll see how much time they decide to take off the clock. I'd imagine they try and work it down. And not give Kiski another opportunity. Deflected by Dante Parasoto. Coming the far side is Griffin Hill. Gets it to 7 Gillingham. Griffin picks it back up. And now the Cougars are going to take a timeout of their own to discuss things with 41 seconds remaining in the game, or excuse me, in the half. Kiski will take a timeout and talk things over. "41 seconds on the clock as they break the timeout. We'll see if the Cougars are able to drain some of the clock off and get the last shot. Let's see where it's starting. Looks like far side over there to the left of the referee with Devin Root. Passes it up to David Peterkin. Jackson Smith to DeLauro. And tipped. They're going to call it off a Shady side, so Kiski will keep the ball. 30 seconds remaining. Peterkin will start things up for the Cougars. DeLauro moves to his left. In the lane again, number 22. Takes a big check from our own 22, David Peterkin. 8 seconds left. And sailed high over the net. Shady side with 4 seconds left. Looks for the cutter. Thrown through the crease, and that'll end things out of play. So heading into the half, the Kiski Cougars carry a 6-point lead over the Shady Side Bulldogs here at home. Join us in about 10 minutes after halftime for the second half action of this game. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you on the other side. Back for the start of the second half. Kiski has an 11-5 lead over the Shady Side Academy Bulldogs. If you're just joining us here after halftime, Kiski in all white trimmed in black. Shady Side in their navy and gold. Parasoto wins that opening faceoff for the Cougars, and the captain carries it into the offensive zone. Checks in, spins out, looks for help and substitutions. And DeLoro will carry it in. He'll take his time going behind the net. Goes to work on number 27, finds the cutter. Devin Root wide open. Wide open on the left-hand side. Devin Root slams it home for the Cougars. Quick strike goal here at 11:26 of the second half. And Cougars will draw first blood in the second half as Shady Side opened the game with the scoring. Winning that face-off is Shady Side. They're giving the ball. Checks in number 8. Thrown near side to number 21. He's going to square off against Peterkin. Works to his right. Shot wide right of Adam Daly. Cutter's there. Not able to connect with number 2. And that'll stay with... Nope. It's going to be a Kiski ball. Jackson Smith will take it. Throw it far side of the field. That's Wyatt Wiggins with the long pull. Looks for help. Offloads to DeLoro and goes back to defense. Peterkin down the left side. Pushed by number 27. Good protection of the ball from Peterkin. Still with it. Finally throws it over to Jackson Smith, I believe, who takes the shot attempt. Yep, Jackson on the shot. 10-19 as ball goes out of play. Kiski will keep possession. Nope. Going to give it to Shady Side. Didn't see why. Keeper's going to look for some help. Gives it to number 14. He's going to be heavily pressured by Root. That's going to make the ball go where Shady Side doesn't want it to be. Keeper takes the ground ball. Back checked by Devin Root. Turnover. Coming the other way is Eric Ward. Kiski has some space and numbers. Back to Ward. Heavy check. And Shady Side is going to take, looks like 2 penalties. Looks like number 8 is going to be called for the push technical. I didn't see what he was calling for the. It looked like what happened afterward after Devin was pushed to the ground. He kind of walked over him, hit him in the head as he kind of walked over him. I'm not sure if that's what it was, but something was egregious enough to earn a flag. So Kiski with 2-minute advantage with 9:42 remaining in the third. Jackson Smith, it's going to find Peterkin, rips it down low, bounce shot past the keeper, and they'll take advantage of their man advantage, making it 13-5. That'll wipe the penalties from Shady side. And let me get you out here to the face-off dot. .933 remaining in the third. Kiski with an 8-point lead over the Shady Side Academy Bulldogs. Up top to number 18 as things finally settle down and all the substitutions get made. Right side of your screen, number 8 takes it. Up against Griffin Hill, tries that low bounce shot. Wide left of the keeper. Now back behind the net. It's going to be thrown far side left or far side, number 1. Now number 18 has some space. Tries to pass it back. Shot taken by number 21. Save made by Daly. The rebound's there. Kiski can't clean it up, so Shady Side has another go with their offensive attack. Griffin Hill, stick checking hard. Bounce shot. Save made by Daly. Rebound out to Shady Side. This time, looks like number 21 is going to fire it. And wide right on the shot. Heavily pressured by Peterkin. Shady Side quickly tries to find the cutter in the lane. Wyatt Wiggins dumps number 2 for Shady Side and clean things out nicely for Kiski. 8:15 left in the third quarter. Up to Wiggins. He's going to watch out for the check and the flagrant check from behind as Wiggins didn't really have the ball. So that penalty is going to be against number 9 of Shady Side. But we'll see if Kiski takes advantage here with the free play. Jackson Smith off the left hand. And it's an illegal hit. Looks like a 2-minute penalty against Shady Side. 7:55 remaining here in the third. Looks like it's going to start down here in the end zone with, looks like 7 Gillingham, number 7. Kiski will try and take advantage of their man advantage. Oh, off the crossbar. Coming out of the pile of Shady Side. That shot by Devin Root didn't ring home. And Gillingham's going to take the penalty as the Shady Side keeper draws the penalty. And Root will battle to gain possession. Gillingham with this 1-minute slash. So I believe that once his penalty's over, Kiski will have a man advantage. Should have a man advantage. I'm not sure for how long. I would estimate probably at least 30 seconds. So we're at even strength. Both teams down a man. 5-on-5. And that's number 1 from the right side. Finds his way past Adam Daly. Makes it 13-6. Gillingham's penalty is releasable. There's a timeout called by the Shady side coach. He seems to have a disagreement with the referees. So it looks like he's just going to use a timeout to speak his truth. That comes at 7:07 left in the third. .707 the scenario left in the third as we come out of the timeout. Should be no, we didn't have a face-off, did we? I don't think we had a face-off yet after the goal. So looks like we're going to start there. Not sure what Shady side, what their grievance was. Looked like there was some confusion on the calls and who was in the box. If he wasn't in the box, I'm not sure if that was it. But we play on. 7:07. And Parasota will head into the face-off dot. For Kiski, knew it's Fogo for Shady side number 22. Long and lean, see if he can use that leverage to his advantage. Parasota flicks it back to Peterkin. Deloro to Peterkin. High snipe to the right side. David Peterkin assist from Nick Deloro. Kiski takes a 14-6 lead over the visiting Bulldogs. That time of goal, 6:38 in the third. So it looks like the penalty was releasable now that we've got that all figured out. I think that's what the complaint was about. I think it was disputed whether it was a releasable penalty or not, and it looks like it was, or it wasn't, and then it was again. So all square, even strength as we approach 6 minutes left in the third. Bumped off by Griffin Hill. Bounce shot. It's going to sail out wide. Shady side will keep possession. And nice move by number 21. Fires it off and cuts that lead in half, making it 14-6. And it looks like he drew a penalty on the shot as well. Looks like it's going to be against Cole Slezik. 1 minute penalty. Time of that goal, 5:46. Shady side will take possession. And high ripper from number 8. 5:22. So Shady side starting to gain some momentum here in the second half. Oh, excuse me. Makes it 14-8 with 5:22 left in the third. Dante wins it forward. See if he can scoop it up. Taken down hard from behind. That'll give possession to Kiski. Nick DeLauro will take it down the alley on the right side. Checks back toward the middle. Shot saved by the keeper up in the air. 7 Gillingham retrieves it out to DeLauro with space for a shot, and he makes it count. Nick DeLauro, goal scored at 4:50 remaining in the third. And Kiski quickly adds one back onto the scoreboard, trying to stifle that momentum that Shady side was starting to develop. That all started in the face-off dot for Kiski. Parasoto was winning the majority there at the beginning of the second half, was having some issues, but just won 2 in a row. Rashad Saleh, Deeks left, throws it far side, or near side, excuse me, to Jackson Smith. Works his way inside, has some space. Too much bounce on his shot. Gillingham rescues it behind the net. Up top. And that'll be Peterkin. Didn't really have his feet underneath him. Pulls back. Goes one-on-one with number 9. Heavy check from number 9. And it's going to be white ball. Nice check from, nope, now they're going to say Shady side's ball. So nice check from the Shady side defense. Upsets the Cougars in their offensive zone, and now Shady side will try their hand, trying to get it across midfield as their goalie stalks out. 3:27. He's going to bomb one near side and into the mesh of number 3. He's going to carry it to the left side, check into the zone, and give it to number 18. Nope, 16? I don't know. I think it was 18. 18. Shady side's jerseys are a little tricky to read. There's a certain number style that I have trouble with, and they happen to have it. Save made by Adam Daly. Had a wide open look at it. Daly gets it back from his defense. Slung into the middle, looking for Wyatt Wiggins. Heavy check attempt from number 21. Wiggins wheels it out of pressure on the run. Looks to offload. Gives it to DeLauro. And down the right side to Eric Ward. Two minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the third as DeLauro offloads to Jackson Smith. Spinning low shot from Jackson. Save made by Shady side. And now 2 minutes on the clock as the keeper will try and bring it up the field. Again, thrown to this near side part of the field near the 50. Number 18, Scott Speed, tries to offload it. Picked up by Rashad Saleh of Kiski. Spinning out of pressure, throws it midfield to DeLauro. Picks it up on the bounce with speed. Low shot attempt. And keeper able to make the save on the fast break. 1:30 remaining in the quarter. Number 22, this pass a little bit shorter, so pressure from Kiski's 7 Gillingham. Number 22 avoids the check and the pressure. Now Griffin Hill pressures, but it looks like Shady Side's going to take a timeout with 1:09 remaining in the quarter. Going to try and put something together here late in the quarter. Out of the timeout, 1:09 remaining in the third quarter as the Bulldogs will take possession. I apologize for the wind. It is picking up. I'm almost positive you can hear it. If you can't, then this mic is doing magic because I am in a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust. So I apologize, but hopefully you're enjoying the game. Thanks for sticking around. 1:09 left. Still a lot of lacrosse left to play. As Shady Side was gaining some momentum there, Kiski scored a goal, kind of stifled that. We've been kind of stagnant here for the last couple minutes, but we will see how things pick up here as time winds down in the third. And shot sails high on the keeper. Out of play, but it's going to stay with Shady Side. 45 seconds to work with. Number 8 on the shot. Had to do a little curl and drag to get around, get the shot off. Goes high on the shot. Number 1 now goes to work. Kiski heavily pressures. Looking for the cutter on the backside. Off his stick, and he's going to be able to save it, I think, as Griffin Hill decides to go to work and knock that loose, but Shady Side comes with it. But back checking is Dante Parasota, the captain. 4 seconds left. He's just going to run the clock out and play keep away from Shady Side. And that's where we'll end the third quarter with 15-8. The Cougars leading the Bulldogs. And after a minute intermission, we'll be back with the start of the fourth. Both teams fired up during that third quarter intermission. So we'll see how hot they come out here in the fourth. Shady Side's got some ground to make up, but they have the talent to do that. But so far, Dante Parasoto's been getting the better half in the face-off circle, which has definitely helped the Cougars out all night long. And we'll hope that continues here in the fourth. And it'll stay with Kiski. Jackson Smith will carry it for Kiski. Off to number 13, Nick DeLauro. To Smith. Far side to Peterkin. He's got space to run. He likes what he sees. Bounce shot. And he's going to finish it. David Peterkin makes it 16-8. So starting off strong here at the start of the fourth quarter. Time of that goal, 11:39 remaining in the game. Parasoto again will win the faceoff to start. But stick check nicely by number 22. Took it away from him. Goalie's pressured. Thrown to the middle of the field. Actually, through the middle of the field. Picked up by Wyatt Wiggins. Avoids the check. Has some space. Just needs to decide what he wants to do with it. Tries the shot. Heavily checked by the Cougars. And that shot, nice hustle from number 21 from Shady Side, trying to make that happen. Looked like it was deflected at the last minute, sending his shot high, but Shady Side will keep it. 10:50 remaining in the game. Up top, number 22 sends it down to number 4. $18 over to number 2. And 18 squaring off against Phoenix Terry. Minus the wind, it's a pretty perfect temperature and night for Lacrosse here. Nice finish from number 2. Down low on Adam Daly. Time of that goal, 10:16. Shady Side not really to get able to get inside that 6-7 point lead here tonight. They started out strong, had the lead early in the game,
and haven't regained it. Kiski hasn't given it back since. So uh, the dogs are hanging in there. They're scrapping to get by, but for every one they score, Kiski seems to come back and kind of keep that lead where it is. So we'll see what they can do with 10 minutes left here in the game. Got a 7-point deficit to climb out of. Shady side will have possession. Nice defense from the Cougars, able to just overwhelm the Shady side attacker. Didn't really have much help that he could offload to. Now Nick DeLoro with speed at the side of the net, and they're going to call a crease violation on Seven Gillingham. So what was looked like a clean goal, Seven must have had a foot in the crease. So goal is negated, and the Shady side keeper looking to do something with it. Throws it, finds number 10, has it go past him, able to flick it back into play. Nice save by Shady side to keep possession. Number 8 working against Jackson Smith, and shot wide. 9:07 on the clock. Going to be started from the left side here by number 4 of Shady side. And number 8 with the behind the back goal. Nice looking goal from him. As Shady side, again, knocks it down to 6 points. A 6-point advantage for the Cougars. 8:52 remaining in the game. Number 13 wins it forward. He's going to be checked by Griffin Hill. Ball still loose. Scooped up finally by number 22. Sorry, on the far side of the field. Still loose now as the pass got interrupted. There we go. And finally, Peterkin picks it up. He's pressured by number 14, has it checked away on the ground. Number 20, I want to say 21, comes away with it. And shot attempt caught and saved by Adam Daly. He's going to chuck it to midfield. Salah was wide open, can't field the pass at the feet. Gillingham uses the body to spin out of trouble. And Jackson Smith will check it in for Kiski and give it back to Nick DeLoro. They're going to play a little bit of catch, send it down the alley and back behind the net. Gillingham will carry it to the X. He's been battling down there with number 34 all night. Root loses it out of his mesh on the ground. 3 Cougars are there, 3 Bulldogs there. Gillingham comes away with it. 7:16 remaining in the game. Looks like Kiski's going to try and eat a little bit of the clock, as that's become the enemy of Shady side here. They trail by 6 with now under 7 to play. And shot ripped by Eric Ward, assisted by Devin Root. Makes it 17-10 in favor of the Cougars. Time of that goal, 6:55. Scored by Eric Ward. Good ball movement from the Cougars there. Helped set up that open shot for Ward. Parasota wins this faceoff. Peels back out of trouble. Makes his pass and gets off the field. He's replaced by Nick DeLauro. And Phoenix Terry comes off for Rashad. DeLauro to Peterkin, over to Rashad. Rashad moves to his left, and that will be scooped up by the keeper. Thrown to the 40 for number 10. Sneak attack from Jackson Smith. Forces number 8, I think, a little quicker than he wanted to be, but the shot goes high. It'll be the Dogs' possession. 5:35 remaining in the game. Little grounder sent over to number 10. Number 2 now up top against Rashad Saleh. Works to his right. Number 8 is adamant that he's wide open on the backside. And Kiski does a good job to close that up now, but he gets some space. But the save made by Daly as it goes high right side on him. 5 minutes left in the game. Rashad passes up to Wyatt Wiggins. With the long pole, he's going to carry it up. Spin out of trouble. He's got space. He's going to try the shot. Down low. And wide of the net, but it'll be Kiski's possession behind the net. Gillingham throws it up to DeLauro. Uses the body to knock that one down. Gets it in his mesh, hands it over to Ward. Little give and go, clears some space out for DeLauro. Trying to confuse the defenders with a little bit of screen from Ward. Over to Jackson Smith. Gillingham rolls, finds the cutter. Backside, Devin Root. Not the intended target, but it'll do. Late in the game here, 4:16. Devin Root with the goal makes it 18-10. Nope, I lied. I apologize. Must have been a crease violation. Heavily pressured by Wyatt Wiggins as number 2. Number 2 does not like that. He's going to take the So it looks like number 2. And now the head coach is going to draw an unsportsmanlike from Shady side. So there's a no goal as number 2 was called for the cross check to the back of one of the Kiski players. I believe it was Wiggins. He was upset with how heavily he was pressured and it's always the guy that retaliates that ends up getting caught. So um, number 2 will head into the box, and number 8 will join him in there too to serve the head coach's unsportsmanlike. So 3:50 remaining in the game. No goal called on the field, so 17-10 is where it's going to stay for right now. Inside, quick turn shot from Eric Ward, assisted by David Peterkin. That one will count this time. I think so. And so that'll clear all the penalties out, and we'll be back to even strength as Kiski scored on the man advantage there. 3:43, the time of that goal. Parasoto wins it forward. Has it checked away again by number 22. Popped into the air, though, and caught by Devin Root. I've been really impressed with number 22 on Shady's side tonight. He's been getting a stick in the lane, picking mesh all night. Kiski will keep possession as Rashad Saleh goes to work. Spins out of trouble, gives it to Root. And number 27 looks like it's going to be called for the penalty on Shady's side. Looks like a slash. Caught by Devin Root up high. Finish low. And Kiski will open up their lead to 9 points. Number 27 was called for a slash. He'll head into the box. So Kiski again on the man advantage. 3:24 remaining in the game. Parasoto will face off now with number 22 as Shady Side makes a change at the Fogo. Parasoto temporarily wins it. 22 scoops it. Pressured by Kiski. Shady Side will have possession. They pressure the goalie this time. I think it's starting to get a little chippy, but again, this is about that time. I don't think I've ever attended a lacrosse game where things didn't get a little chippy, but 2:25 left in the game. Shady Side's penalty is over. I thought I saw a flag on the field, but I guess not. Maybe picked it up. Number 2 turns. Number 1 finds it. And 5-hole on Adam Daly will make it 19-11. Oh, there was a penalty. Maybe it just took that long to call it. Slash called on Devin Root. Time of that goal, 1:58. Parasota wins the advantage there. Mike Ferguson in the game, able to offload it to Rashad Salah. Rashad to Gillingham. Takes it into the corner. 1:40 remaining in the game. And a hit to the head there. Looks like it's going to get called up top to Phoenix Terry. Another penalty called. And it's a laundry sale out there on the field. Double slashing penalties called against Shady side, number 16, number 27. Both draw the penalties. And 1:14 left. Kiski's content with holding on to it. They're back to full strength now as Devin Root's penalty is over. 45 seconds left. Kiski with a 6-4 advantage on the field. 30 seconds left in the game. Penalties are released. Man advantage over as Shady side heads back onto the field. And that's going to pretty much wrap it up here as the clock ticks down from 4. And Kiski will win their home opener here at Donald Jones Stadium with a score of 19-11 over the Shady Side Academy Bulldogs. Congrats to both teams on a hard-fought fight. And as always, join us on Cougar Game Day for home games here at the Kiski School. Have a great night.